how can you start to lose fat on your arms? It can be very frustrating, and so I'm going to answer that for you in this video right now, coming up. Welcome to For Faith Fitness, the #1 YouTube channel to help you fight obesity. If you're in the middle of that fight, consider sticking around subscribing because that's all I talk about, and I promise with the right education, you are going to win. Okay, hear me out, because at first this can sound a little bit frustrating or like bad news, but it's actually good news. You cannot target your arms for weight loss. You can target them to look better while you're losing weight everywhere, though. This is also known as toning. And so I'm going to talk about that right now. So how do you impact the look of your arms? What do I mean by that? Well, the first step, I'm going to give you step-by-step instructions on how to make your arms look better. The first step is going to actually be to build muscle and to tone up your arms. And I specifically want you to focus on the tricep. If you notice on my arm here, the tricep takes up the majority of my arm. And from the front, it's actually harder to tell. From the back, the tricep takes up the vast majority of my arm. So if you can focus on your triceps, it'll start to actually tone and fill in that fat, if you will, a lot quicker than if you focus on the biceps, which is a common mistake. Now, how do you do this? How do you focus on the triceps, specifically from home right now, since everyone's stuck at home? Do couch dips. Just go ahead and YouTube what a couch dip is, D-I-P, and they're really simple. You can literally do them on your couch or your bed or a chair or something like that. You can also do them on the floor, but it's better if you can get on a bed. Or better yet, you could do a total body. You can have a piece of total body equipment that really hits the triceps in a good way, and that's what the TRX door straps or TRX straps. I have a link for that in the description. Just look for TRX down there, and they're pretty cheap, like $100, $110, and you can do all kinds of workouts with them at home. Considering you're stuck at home, it's kind of nice. Step 2, and like I said, this is going to be step by step. So step 1, you worked on the muscle. Step 2, you have to expose that muscle by losing fat. And so a lot of this is done at the same time. You don't have to first gain muscle and then focus on your fat. But to break it down into steps, you want to build up that tricep, as we said, and build up the arms, bicep as well. Then you want to start to lose fat. No matter the tone, you will not see definition if there is a layer of fat covering it. I like to say that everyone has a six-pack. They're just being covered up by a one-pack of a lot of fat. And so we need to expose the arms with less fat. And the best way to do that is to focus on your calories in that you are eating versus your calories out that you are exercising and working out and burning. And I have tons of videos on that. Look through the rest of my videos. Guys, if you're getting value from this video, could you please smash the thumbs up button and let me know in the comments, why do you want your arms to look better? Do you feel like that's your problem area, or do you feel like that is something that more people see? What is the reasoning behind wanting your arms to look better? I agree. I want my arms to look better too, but I'm just curious, what is it to you? Tip number 3 is going to be to simply stick with it. So you're focusing on building muscle, you're focusing on losing the fat, which is going to tone your arms, but you got to stick with it, and here's the reason. The arms are one of the middle places that the body loses fat. The first place is going to be the face, the forearms, and the legs, and some of the middle places are going to be the thighs, the butt, and the arms. So it takes a bit. If you don't see results in the mirror, don't worry. I bet you're getting results. It's coming off other places. If you stick with it, it will start to impact your arms. The best way to see when this is going to be taking place is going to be to use a tape measure. If you do not already have a tape measure, I talk about them a lot. I'll leave that link in the description down below where you can actually use a tape measure, measure right around the bicep and the arm, and you'll see that as it's getting smaller, as you're losing weight, your arms will become more defined. If you want to know more about food logging, which is that calories in versus calories out conversation we were having earlier, then watch that video right here where I talk just about that so that you can control your calories, lose fat, expose your arms, and have awesome looking arms. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.